Riverbender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesk Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis & Clark, Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland, Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic Clinic, and the Lentz Law Firm.
Good to go, Charles? Oh, yeah. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the winter 2024 edition of What's Up Downtown. This is our quarterly information exchange where we gather everyone together in the same room to talk about what is happening downtown. We always have all kinds of great featured speakers and some exciting announcements come from the crowd. If you've never attended before, I'll just give you the quick lay of the land. My name is Sarah McGibney. I'm the executive director for Alton Main Street. We're a nonprofit that's existed since 1995 to help revitalize downtown Alton. Our work focuses from the entrance to the River Road all the way down to Fast Eddie's, the whole commercial district. So we're here to keep downtown Alton on the map, and we do that through ways such as having special events that bring people downtown, improving the aesthetics through things like public art and maintaining the garden beds and picking up litter, things like that. And we also offer all kinds of small business support to the mom and pop shops and help them compete with the big box stores and the Amazons of the world. So that's what Main Street is in a nutshell. This is actually the first time that we have live streamed this event, which is pretty exciting. We've gotten that request numerous times, and we always kind of shied away from it just because part of the magic of What's Up Downtown is having everyone in the same room together. But there's always, for one reason or another, reasons why people can't make it or don't have childcare, whatever the case may be. So we decided to go ahead and start live streaming the events, and then we'll also have them recorded for posterity if we ever needed to look back and figure out what month that was that business made their announcement or whatnot. So we're excited to welcome the new audience from online and invite you to share the link to this with whoever might be interested in what information was shared tonight. We invite you to leave your flyers, business cards, brochures, whatever the case may be, on the ping pong table over here. Feel free to pick up one of our flyers. It features all of our event dates for the 2024 season. One thing that I did want to mention specifically about our events is, if you didn't catch it in the news today, we are seeking a local car club to partner with for the All Wheels Drive-In Car Show. We have been working with Time Machines Unlimited for 26 years and have built the show up into 250 plus automobiles, thousands of people. It would be a real shame to lose that event, but I do not have the expertise to look under the hood of a car and judge it from 1 to 10. So we need a car club. So if any of your friends are motorheads, or if you know any car clubs in the area that might be interested in taking this on, it would need about a dozen people or so, and we have the show on a Sunday in June. So please do have them reach out to our office, because we would love to keep this legacy car show continuing in Alton. Next up, I'm going to introduce our featured speakers for the evening, all people that have some exciting announcement to share. First up, I would like to invite Fred Pollard to the stage. He is announcing the move of his 2 retail shops, Mom Said No and Mississippi Hippie, from Mineral Springs into one consolidated space across the street at 300 East Broadway.
Hey, before I talk about my shops, I wanted to just say something really quick about how glad I am to see Bluff City Grill back open again. Yeah, definitely. Kathy has been through it, and she just keeps bouncing back. So I'm just really glad to see that. So yeah, I'm going to be moving our shops, but I'm not going to be moving far. We're going to be right across the street from where we are now. If you're not familiar with our shops, Mississippi Hippie was opened in 2018 in the Mineral Springs Mall as a way to bring a hippie shop to the city of Alton. So we sell hippie and bohemian clothing for men and women. We sell tapestries, gift ideas. We've got a Grateful Dead store where we sell Grateful Dead merchandise. And then in 2019, we started Mom Said No, which is a gift store with the idea being anything that your parents would not want you to bring in the house growing up. That's the kind of stuff we sell. So if it's messy, like Play-Doh or slime or something gross like fake puke or a serial killer action figure. That's the kind of stuff that we sell at Mom Said No. So along with more traditional toys as well, a lot of retro and classic toys, Slinkies and things like that. So I actually purchased Mississippi Hippie from Donna Nunnally in 2020. She's the one that actually started the hippie shop. She's the owner of It's Raining Zen, also in Mineral Springs Mall. So we've all kind of worked together for a while, and now I had the opportunity to actually move the shops directly across the street. So on March 30th, we're going to have a grand reopening, which I'll have a flyer circulating and hanging up when the date gets closer, when I have it all together. But we're going to have prizes, we're going to have giveaways, we're going to have store-wide discounts. It's a good chance for you to come in and just kind of see what we're all about. And we also are going to have, I can't say much because it's still in the planning stages, but if it works out the way I'm hoping it will, we're going to have entertainment that day that's going to be off the chain. So I'll be posting on our Facebook and Instagram pages when I know more about that. But I am glad that I'm going to be moving into an area that's still the same block where I'm at now, because we all kind of work together, the small businesses that are on that block. It's a very eclectic mix, but if you go and you shop that block, you kind of get a little bit of everything. So we've got, It's Raining Zen with crystals and tarot cards, and then you've got Vicky at Party on Broadway with signs. We've got Brown Bag Bistro there. We've got Mississippi Mud Pottery, which has been, an Alton Main stay forever. And now we've got Greg at Brass Monkey with all kinds of weird collectibles. He's actually going to be in the same building that I am. So I think our businesses are going to play off each other really well. And now we've also got Kim at Strange Lovely that's selling upscale resale clothing. So with all of us together, we've really kind of formed a family there. And I'm glad I'm going to be able to stick around and stay for that. Andrea at A&A Boutique is closing her shop at the end of February. That's where I'm going to be moving my shop into. She's not going anywhere, though. She does pop-up events. She rents out Julia's Banquet Center, and she does quarter auctions, things like that. She's just going to ramp those up a little bit. She's just not going to have the brick-and-mortar location. But she is going to continue to sell some of her stuff in my shop as well. So Alton Souvenirs, she'll be selling those in my shop, as well as Marty McKay, so you'll still be able to get Alton Souvenirs there. And Andrea will still be active and out and about. So I guess that's it. If there's anything else anybody wants to know, feel free to catch me and ask me any questions. Like I said, I'll have more information when it's closer. I plan to be open until probably, I'm thinking I might be closed like a week in between the end of mid-March to March 30th, which is the grand reopening day. And I just encourage everybody to support your neighbors and to shop local, because when you do, you get quality that you can't get, and you get experience that you can't get, and you get variety that you can't get with Shein or Temu. So, thank you.
Awesome news, Fred. Really cool to see your shops just continue to grow and evolve and expand. And thank you for that segue regarding Strange Lovely, because next up I would like to invite Quint Long to the stage. He is the owner of Picture This and More, and he would like to say a few words about his recent collaboration with Strange Lovely, which has expanded their vintage furniture offerings into a showplace in a portion of Quint's gallery.
And that about says what I have to say. So, I'm Quint, if you don't know me, Quint Long. I bought Picture This and More 8 years ago from Ken and Glenda Link. Picture This and More has been around for over 30 years. Moved to Broadway 3 years ago. Popcorn. Or is that static? Sounds like popcorn. So we moved to Picture This, we moved to Broadway 3 years ago into a space that was probably a little larger than I needed. So we've kind of been trying to do something with what we call the second gallery for the last 2 years. having just met Kim in the last 2 years, I met her first at Strange Lovely on Del Mar, when she was very close to me at Picture This and More, and got to know her well there and loved her product. So when she opened the vintage clothing store on Broadway, she had mentioned that she'd love to have a presence for her furniture on Broadway also. And I said, hey, we may be able to work that out. So Kim has moved into our side gallery. She has curated a wonderful collection of things. Picture This and More and my staff are running the store, but she is accessorizing and merchandising it. And we're open Monday through Thursday 10 to 5, Friday 10 to 3, Saturdays 10 to 2. Stop in and see Picture This and More, and check out Kim's lovely new shop. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Clint. Don't you know you're supposed to tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them again? That's what they tell you about public speaking, right? Next up, I would like to bring Mike Weller to the stage. He has some updates on what's new at AP Cigar, and he also has some big news to share on behalf of some fellow business owners.
What's up, downtown? My name is Mike Weller. We're at AP Cigar 202 State, next to Morrison's and the newly opened Bentley's Bar and Grill. The first quarter is always terrible in cigars. Nobody's golfing, nobody's out, nobody's riding motorcycles, nobody's barbecuing. It's cold outside. And so to celebrate the end of first quarter every month, we go around and we buy local gift certificates from local businesses. And then at the end of the month, we have a drawing. And so we give away your guys' businesses gift certificates. So this month you'll see us driving around. We spend our money with you guys. We appreciate everybody in the town that says our name when somebody says cigars. So we have a lot of tourism here. It's a lot. We're only busy because of you guys. Everybody says, go to AP. We are the only option, but we do recommend, or we do like the recommendations. So we wanted to put the money back in. So that's why last month we did Wood River and East Alton, friends of ours, business owners. So we did 1929 Pizza and Wine. We did Sweet Little Things, and we also did Rachel and Co. And then, so this month and next month's going to be all Alton Godfrey. So you'll see Sammy Sandwiches, Bossa Nova, Max, everybody that we spend money with, next door, Morrison's, of course. So we like to give our customers, which are mostly from Missouri, we're telling them where to eat now as well. So they're not just coming over getting cigars. Now they're going to go to the places we like to eat, that we like to drink at. And then so we're putting our money where our mouth is. So we're trying to spread it around. More importantly, I have exciting news for Epicurean Fair and also Luciana's. Yeah. So they are excited. They are moving to 1020 West Del Mar in Godfrey. And that business used to be, what? It was a resale shop, a salon. It's the big white house down the road. So their construction actually just started. They will be opening, they were hoping to open on March 13th. And so they will have a bigger dining facility. Bathrooms are going in currently. So they're moving off Broadway, but they are moving to a beautiful, nice little area to eat at. So you'll get everything there. I think they're going through the whole month. They might be closed the week before the end of this month. But they are moving out to Del Mar and Godfrey, which is really exciting for them, and they're very excited to open up. So they couldn't be here tonight, but they wanted me to just relay that message. So I think that's about all I got. Awesome.
Thank you, sir. We are certainly dismayed to lose Epicurean Fair and Luciana's downtown, but so excited for them that they have found a permanent location, that they're still going to be in the area serving up all of their delicious food for all of us. So if you were paying attention at the beginning of Mike's talk, you probably heard him mention Bentley's and thought, what's he talking about? What's Bentley's? Well, we're here to tell you that right now because we have Mike McReynolds here in the office, and he is going to come up to the stage, and he is going to tell you all about their new bar and grill that they are opening right around the corner on State Street.
Thank you, Sarah, for that. How are you guys doing? I'm Mike McReynolds. We are new to Alton. which is very exciting. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys, and I'm honored to be here at this moment. So about a year and a half ago, we acquired the old Gatsby's Grill, and it needed a lot of renovations. And over the course of the past year and a half, we've been doing a lot of renovations in there, rebuilding. I guess a flood happened 3 or 4 years ago, from my understanding. Kind of wiped everything out, so it was kind of hard rebuilding that. But being with the construction background that I grew up in, it was kind of a no-brainer for me to get in there and really tackle it and take heed to really reviving that building. So that's pretty much what we've been doing the past year and a half. We actually just acquired the liquor license with the help of Sarah, which I very much appreciate that recommendation. It was very tough. I didn't realize that there was only so many liquor licenses and permits available in this community. So it took a little bit of time, but we finally got it. So I'm excited for that, so thank you, Alton, for that. We're planning to be open. I noticed there's not a lot of places opened during the week and weekdays, so we're trying to be open all week. Which will be nice for people who like to come out during the week. We're still kind of throwing around the ideas of what we're trying to accomplish food-wise. We noticed there wasn't a lot of breakfast spots out here. So we were thinking about trying to start in breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which would be amazing to me. I hope it is as well to you guys. Other than that, so we're going to do a soft opening this weekend and kind of start testing out our menu items, get some response from the customers, see where we can improve, and then the following week we're going to try to throw a big grand opening. So that's our goal right now. We just acquired the licenses this past Friday, so we're kind of trying to put it all into motion. So I'm pretty excited about that. So if you guys would like to be a part of the taste testing this weekend, feel free to come over. It's at 204 State Street. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
It is super exciting. 204 State Street, if you're not familiar, it was longest running probably, the Big Muddy Pub for years and years, and it was briefly Gatsby's Grill most recently, but it's a beautiful building and it has been empty for far too long. And Mike, you and your team are really excited that you got it up and running again. Can't wait to come in for sure. Next up, I would like to invite Michael Snyder to the stage. You will recognize Michael. He's the guy who has created a universe of all things cool called the Cooliverse, and he has an exciting announcement about the future of downtown's official art bar, the Conservatory.
So you're getting a lot of mics tonight. Third mic in a row. That's right, that's right. I had 6 mics in like my 3rd grade class, so I'm feeling right at home. Yeah, my name is Michael Snyder. I'm a local artist. I've got several works on different places down here on Broadway. I've got a couple pieces at Mineral Springs Mall. I made the big piece of pottery in front of the Pottery Place. I've got 4 pieces at Alton Music Exchange. I've had some shows at Jacoby Art Center. I've been in Alton about 21 years, and I almost always do the Mississippi Earth Tones Festival. I'm a large-scale multimedia artist. But I'm here really to announce that I've joined the conservatory team. I've always had quite a bit of artwork in there, but now I'm officially a member of the team. I've got over 80 works of art there, and I want to change your life. I'm serious, like the awe you get from places like City Museum or Venice Cafe or the Art Museum, that's my goal in life, to make your life enriched, better, happier, a moment where if you're having a bad day or you want to forget about your troubles or entertain some folks from out of town, come in. We're going to hit you hard right off the bat, I guarantee. 30 years from now, you will remember the first time you walk in there. We got a gallery upstairs. We got it filled. Good things are coming. We're going to have food now 3 nights a week. We got Midnight Topher's Pizza. We're going to be having some new specials. We got a new gentleman in charge of booking. So we're going to have more bands. We're going to try to have maybe a little more mature evening thing going on. Come out and see us. Peace and love.
Thanks, Mike. I know it's hard for him to talk about himself. I'll elaborate a little bit. Michael's pieces are over the top. They're all 8 feet by 10 feet. He disassembles an entire piano and then reassembles it into a work of art, for example. Just absolutely jaw-dropping, amazing work, and you will absolutely be filled with wonder if you go and check it out at the conservatory. You will not forget it, that's for sure. Next up, I would like to invite Caleb Lewis to the stage. He has probably still got his construction materials all over himself because he's been rehabbing 112 and 114 East Broadway. And soon, his business, Moondrops and Wellness, as well as Honeybee Vintage, will be both having their grand openings at the same time. So I wanted to bring him up so he could tell you all about the details on that.
Thank you, Sarah. And thanks for having me back. I feel like I get on this stage quite often. Few in a row updates for you guys. I'm a local entrepreneur. I kind of manifested about 5 years ago this idea of helping the local economy through my ideas that I wanted to create. Those ideas consist of the conservatory with Mr. Michael Snyder and our business partners, Alton Odyssey Tours, a tour business I bought from my mother, Moondrops Wellness, and our real estate company, Pasha Properties. We bought 112 and 114 East Broadway at the end of last year. It is hard to even date the building, so we are doing our best to research, but we believe it's over 150 years old. Was previously the Caravan retail shop, so we bought it and we knew we had big plans for it, and so we started renovations. We've actually come to a point where we can finally announce the final completion date. Melissa Bland and Honeybee Vintage has a great group of subleasers and partners that are coming in to fill the space. They're going to be open in about a 2,500 square foot area, and they're going to have up to 15 different vendors. So the ribbon cutting with Riverbender Growth Association is going to be on March 18th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Melissa has a Facebook page and event going for it, so please follow along and you'll see all her updates. We're just kind of tagging along for the ride. So Pasha Properties is going to be fully done with the commercial space renovations. All businesses will be open. Moondrops Wellness, along with my tour company, Alton Odyssey Tours, is going to occupy the 112 aspect of the building, and the 114 will be completely Melissa and her vendors. So we've done everything from antique tin ceiling, which we had to basically teach ourselves how to do because nobody does tin ceilings anymore. And we redid almost every other aspect of the building you can imagine. We still have plans to go upstairs afterwards and renovate the Airbnbs. And so those will be coming late spring, early summer. Also, we have other tourism-related concepts coming, but it is pending licensing approval, so I don't feel it's appropriate time to announce those because I don't want to jinx ourselves. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, it's just down from Fred's new shop. It'll be on the same side of the street, next door to Gentlin's and the old Caravan retail shop. So I hope you guys will join us, and thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thanks for all your hard work, Caleb. It does not go unnoticed for sure. Next up, I would like to invite the Sierra Club's Christine Favila to the stage. She would like to give you an update about the work of Alton's new Riverfront Commission and also share details of an upcoming Earth Day celebration and other environmental happenings.
Well, thank you. Oh my gosh, this is such a great group of people. We do have a lot of upcoming, of course, those all rely upon native pollinator plants. And along those same lines, we have decided the Alton Main Street Design Committee is going to be continuing their Trash and Treats. It's on third Tuesdays at 10 a.m. So third Tuesdays of every month, we move from right here on State Street and 3rd all the way to Ridge. Every couple of blocks as we go, and we clean all the litter out of the beds, and we weed and add in different plants to help make them look good. And then we also do that on our Weeds and Wine First Wednesdays at 5 p.m. So that will continue throughout the season. It's not necessarily what we would call an Adopt a Block program, but it is kind of moving throughout the district twice a month at least so that we can take care of everything. And then I wanted to mention the Riverfront Development Commission. So we've been meeting for almost 2 years now. And just recently we have approval from the city and from the Army Corps of Engineers to move forward with their planning assistance program, which basically has the Army Corps of Engineers start a planning project to really look at what we can do with our Alton Riverfront. And that is specifically from right by the mill, Ardent Mill, all the way down to Russell Commons Parks. So we are going to be looking at what kind of development could occur, what kind of flood mitigation is going to be best for the businesses. And along those lines, I would love to talk to any and all local businesses down here on their ideas. Of course, we've heard some of them might be a flood wall that gets put in along Sugar Alley. That's a more permanent structure that would, stop the water from coming in. That also might be along Broadway in certain parts over to William Street, which could have some effects upon businesses there that rely on different trucks to come in and service them as far as dropping off food and alcohol. So we are still, we're a committee or a commission that is working to make sure that what happens on our riverfront is what the business community, but also the residents want. And one of the big things that we have found through the Army Corps of Engineers is that they have how can I put this? They have an idea or a proposal that is going to be basically wet and dry proofing the houses. So you think about Florida, you've got hurricane-proof homes. You don't see any of that infrastructure until there is a storm coming in. And that is something that we can see in downtown Alton. So I encourage everybody that wants to come to those meetings to please do that. We have a presentation coming up with Colin Wellenkamp. He's with the Mississippi River Commission, basically. And that is on February 27th at 2 p.m. at the City Hall. And every month on that fourth Tuesday at 2 p.m., we continue to meet, and we meet with the experts, and we talk about what our possibilities are. And like I said, we just recently passed the idea, or actually the plan to work with the Corps to come up with something on the riverfront directly. Any and all public input is, it's ideal. That's what we want. We want this to be community-oriented. We want it to be residential and business-friendly. So I'm always here to listen to your ideas and bring those forward to the commission. And the one and only thing I have is actually outside of the downtown district is we do have our second seed swap coming up on March 9th. So seed swap is just as simple as it sounds. You bring the seeds that you have gathered over the year, have to have them labeled with your name, either the scientific or common name and the date or year, actually, that they were collected. Or you could just have, bought seeds and trade them out. I will say that the committee that puts on the seed swap has had some really good luck in the last couple of years. And this past year we have 8 or 9 huge display stands from organic seed companies of last year's seeds. So they're still very viable. We had it at the Y a couple of weeks ago. We'd love for you to come. You don't have to have anything. Just come and grab some flower seeds and enjoy yourselves, and hopefully make your neighborhood kind of a food and flower-friendly area.
Next up, I just have a few announcements from business owners who were unable to join us in person tonight. First off, Radiance Yoga and Wellness has just opened at 211 East Broadway. She couldn't be here because she actually hosts a tea and social from 4 to 6 every Tuesday that's then followed by a yoga class. Those tea and social events are for community building for those already engaged in a yoga practice or those looking to start up brand new, and also just if you're just curious about checking out the new studio space. There's no commitment necessary. It's free and open to everyone, so make sure to check out the new yoga studio in town. And they are also in search of a licensed massage therapist that's looking to rent a Riverview suite. So if you know of anybody who's looking for space for massage, please send them their way. Next up, the Great Rivers Choral Society wanted me to share that they are welcoming new singers and that they are particularly looking for more tenor and bass singers. So if you happen to know anyone who falls into that category, please reach out to the Great Rivers Choral Society. They have practice on Tuesday nights, so they can't be here this evening. And last but not least, after being closed for nearly a month due to a burst water pipe, as Fred had mentioned, Bluff City Grill reopened today. If you didn't catch wind of that mess, it was nearly a month ago, and they had a water pipe burst, and it ran in the building for almost 24 hours. I think they were finally alerted by the fire department because it was a fire suppression hose or something that went off. So it did a lot of damage, obviously, if it took them a whole month to clean up. So please do go down and show them your support. They are reopened as of today. Now at this point in the program, if you're not familiar, we grab the wireless mic and we actually pass it up and down each aisle for the participants here. If you would rather come up to the stage, you are more than welcome, but I find most people would rather die. So I got a microphone to pass around to you guys at your seat. If you don't have anything to share, feel free to just pass it to your neighbor. Or if you do have something to share, feel free to stand up at your seat and make your announcement.
Howdy, folks. I'm Jeff Adams from Theodora Farms, and just want to make a quick announcement. We started sowing seeds this week, so pretty excited that the season is kicking off. And we will have our annual plant sale again this year. Look for pre-orders to start in early March. We'll send out an email, and it'll be on social media as well. Thanks.
Hi folks, my name's Diane Dick and I'm owner of a small company called Legacy Training and Development. I do a lot of safety and leadership training, but one thing I may be able to offer you is I also do a lot of very highly interactive team building type of programs. And so if you are involved in any kind of sports and athletic teams, schools, things like that, where you're trying to bring groups of people together and build the team, I can help you with that. If you're on board of directors and you're trying to do some strategic planning meetings or kind of build the camaraderie in the team with a board, volunteers, whoever, company, businesses, that's what I do. I travel all over the world doing it. I have for 35 years, but I'm rooted in Alton. I grew up here and continue to want to give back. So if there's anything I can do to help you, my name is Diane Dick. Again, Legacy Training and Development. I'd love to talk.
Real quick. Hi, I'm Kerry Miller. Just want to give a little plug here for the Alton Godfrey Rotary Club. We are having our annual Chili Chow Down Monday, March 4th at Main Street United Methodist Church. We serve lunch and dinner, and the tickets are, what are they, $10? They just handed me the tickets last night. $10. I have tickets, and anyway, anybody interested, come by or just come by that day.
Hi, I'm Mary Cordes. I'm the Executive Director of the Hainer Public Library District. I wanted to invite everyone to an event we're having on Saturday at the Genealogy and Local History Library at 401 State Street. The library owns a letter by Abraham that was written by Abraham Lincoln, and it's going to be on display for the first time. We've owned it forever, but it's the first time that it's actually been on public display. So that will be Saturday from 8:30 to 1. It's open house style. You can come take a look. We also have some china that belonged to Mary Todd Lincoln. It will also be on display, so we'd love for everybody to come down, take a look at that. We also own the Lovejoy printing press, which is also in the lobby of the library. So we'll be doing library card sign up, letting people come take a look at those historic items that will be on display. We also have Tom Emery, who is coming to give a lecture as part of the Alton Area Landmarks Hainer Library collaboration for local history. So he will be giving a presentation at 10 o'clock at the library on Lincoln in Alton. So he'll be talking about all the relationships between Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, and the Alton area. So we'd invite everybody to come out and take a look at that. It's completely free. We'd love to see you.
Hey again. My voice sounds better now. So we love that there is a new yoga studio in town, and although they're both yoga, we both offer completely kind of like different things, and we just want to tell you guys what all has been happening down at our studio at Riverbend Yoga, at 100 West 3rd Street. We have aerial playtime on Friday evenings from 7 to 9 p.m. You don't have to be there at 7, and you can show up whenever, you can leave whenever. It is $20, and it's just completely playtime. Even if you don't have any experience or you found something on the internet that you want to try, we are open for it all. This Friday, the 16th, from 6 to 7 p.m., we have a line dancing class taught by one of our yoga teacher training students. And then starting from February or January, if you are an early riser, we do have a 6 a.m. class on Mondays. And if that's a little too early for you guys, we also have a 9 a.m. Morning class, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Oh, there's the backside. We have kids yoga at noon on Saturdays, kids aerials, in between 1 to 2 times a month. So you have any little ones that you want to release their energy, you can come bring them down, and we will get all of that energy out of them. We have 5 different beginner yoga classes on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So hopefully one of those days will work for you if you guys ever want to come try us out. We have all different times in the day as well. Does that say instructors?
Oh, yes, February we have 110 classes, 19 instructors.
Nice. So apparently we have 19 instructors and 110 classes in February to choose from. So if you guys are, not doing anything, you guys want something to do, come check us out. I'm sure we have something going on. And then June 1st is our 10-year anniversary at Riverbend Yoga. And we will be doing free classes all day, snacks, ribbon cutting. Thanks, Dad. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Yeah, so open house, ribbon cutting, free classes, and snacks to celebrate your guys' 10 years and 100 plus classes every month. Go Riverbend Yoga.
Hello, my name is Abby Brooks, and I work at By Design, which is on Front Street. And we are getting ready to start our case classes again. We had a hard time getting kids to come in, so we restructured it to 1 project classes. And the very first one is this Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., and it is bowl cozies. And then we'll have pillowcases and lanyards and a whole bunch of fun stuff.
Hello, everybody. I'm Christy Hellrung. I'm Refabulous Relic, 615 East Broadway. Happy Fat Tuesday. I don't know if you saw the promotion that I'm doing with Gumbo to Go, but if you purchase at her store bring your receipt to me. I will give you 15% off of your purchase. And I wanted to extend the love all month long. So all February, that purchase is, or that sale is good. 615 East Broadway, Refabulous Relics. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christina Harvey. This is my husband, Hoover. We are the owners of Sea Rations Grubhub food truck. We are also recently, last Sunday actually, we opened a brick and mortar in Eastgate, kind of expanding our business. We will also have our food truck open. A little bit about us, we are both 20-year retired vets. We do have flyers. Like I said, we just opened up. It's 99 Eastgate Plaza. For our brick and mortar. We'll pull the food truck out probably end of March, down at the Flock. Hey, Laura. Brisket, nachos and tacos, but we also do gumbo, Hoppin' John, red beans and rice, and a little bit of jerk chicken. Anyway, yeah, we got a lot. So we would love to see you guys. We have flyers over here on the table.
At the end.
Right. Anybody else going once, going twice? Okay, then just one more reminder that we only host What's Up Downtown quarterly, and we do have our dates set for the remainder of the year if you'd like to mark your calendar. They're all Tuesday evenings at 5:30 right here at iMerge Community Center. Wait a minute, Bridget, do you want to talk about what's coming up at iMerge? Yes. Get up here.
I knew this was going to be like way too tough for me. Hi all, how are you? I'm so happy to see that you're here tonight. You know how we are with our sound, right? I've been trying. So I just wanted to tell you all about a few of the programs. We've also got some line dancing. So if everybody takes all the line dancing classes in town, we are going to be really good at line dancing. So they're on Thursday nights from 6:30 to 7:30, and they're $5 a night. Erica Price, if anybody knows her, is teaching them, and they're really fun. I learned how to two-step, and I'm from Chicago. I know that maybe I was born here, but country music wasn't really ever my thing. But the fact that I know how to two-step now is kind of a big deal. Of course, we have our open plays on Friday nights. We are always begging for volunteers. We really want the community to utilize this space. I saw that. As much as they can. And so I mentioned last time, Erica came in and said, hey, I'd really like to be able to teach a class. How would how can we structure that? So if anybody in the community has a skill or ability that they'd like to teach to other people, we would love to hear your ideas so we can maybe get some programming going. We do have a full kitchen upstairs. I was talking about some candy making classes because I actually like to make candy a lot. But that's just my idea. So dancing, candy making, anything. We have so much space here. We also have our esports teams that we're recruiting for. We have a pretty great esports lab down in the basement area. So that we have a program for high schoolers as well as for upper elementary and middle school age kiddos. And then, of course, we want you to keep us in mind when you're throwing parties and wanting to rent out some spaces, because we do rent this, the whole center out for parties if you're interested in that. So I'm always here, and you can always get a hold of me. Just call the number, and we'll see you next time here. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thanks, Bridget. Okay, now back to the dates for the remainder of the year here at iMerge. Tuesday evenings at 5:30 on May 14th, August 13th, and November 19th. And please do stick around and mingle and chat with your other downtown enthusiasts. We have refreshments in the back, pizza from Bossa Nova, and desserts from Duke Bakery. Please stay tuned to our monthly newsletter. If you haven't subscribed, it's right there on the homepage of downtownalton.com. And we will make sure to keep up with all these featured speakers and continue to share their social media posts and such. And please do, if you have news to share during this platform, please do reach out and we will get you scheduled to be a speaker at one of the upcoming events. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening, and thank you for your continued support of Alton Main Street and downtown Alton.